Hello guys, welcome as we do this question. I read the question first. Simplify and find the value of x. So guys, we have a third question here and we are supposed to simplify and find the value of x. And so guys, we start off the question. Guys, before we start off the question, we are going to use these two principles. That is, if let's say we are given a square root of a multiplied by the square root of a, guys, this comes to a. That is, for example, square root of 4 times square root of 4 comes to 4. That is 2 times 2 equals to 4. And guys, we will use this one. We say a plus a. This now comes to 2a. So guys, we now put that into mind as we do our question. And so let's start off the question. So guys, I'm going to square this here. And also I square this side. So when I do that, I multiply this one by itself. And then this one will come to x squared. And so let me just write. So guys, as you can see, I've multiplied the number by itself. And then this one comes to x squared. So from there, guys, we can now come and evaluate. So if you multiply that and that, guys, we are going to have removed the square root, just like we have done here. Square root of a multiplied by square root of a is equals to a. So the same case happens to these two. And therefore, we shall have 5 plus 2 square root of 6. Guys, we have removed the external square root. From there, guys, we can now multiply this and this. And let me just write it because we multiply this term, and then the next term will be this term and this term. So guys, let me write that. So guys, we have this. We have multiplied now this term and that term, which is this. And then we multiply this term and this term, which is this. And lastly, this term and that term. So guys, as we have said, the square root sign is also going to disappear in this case. But before we do that, guys, we also use this principle here. A plus a is equals to 2a. All this can also be equal to square root of a added to square root of a will give us 2 square root of a. So therefore, guys, we apply that principle to two of these two terms. So this one now comes to 5 plus 2 square root of 6. And now write plus 2, just as I've written here 2. And then I write now the term. So I have written that. And finally, guys, I can write this. Just as you can see, this is square root of a, as we have said here, multiplied by the square root of a gives us a. So guys, this now will give us plus 5 minus 2 square root of 6. And now guys, this now gives us x squared. So from there, guys, we can come and add 5 and 5. Guys, this comes to 10. Then we have square root of 2 square root of 6 minus 2 square root of 6. Guys, this comes to 0. So we can cancel that. Can also cancel this because already we have written 10. And now, guys, we are left with plus 2 square root of 5 minus 2 square root of 6, that multiplied by square root of 5 plus, that is the external square root, to square root of 6. This now gives us x squared. So guys, from here we shall have 10 plus, I put 2 there, and I can extend the square root up to this point and write here 5 minus 2 square root of 6 multiplied by 5 plus 2 square root of 6. This gives us x squared. Guys, as you can see, this is difference. This makes difference of two squares. And so we have 10 plus 2 square root. This now comes to 25 minus, that is 5 times 5, that is 25. This, guys, represent a case where we have A minus B. You multiply by A plus B. Guys, our solution for that gives us A squared minus B squared. So guys, we are using that to solve this. You can see this is like A and this is like B. And so this one comes to 25, just like we say A times 5 times A is 25. Then we multiply that and that. Guys, this gives us 4 times 6, which is now 24. And all this comes to x squared. So therefore, guys, we have 10 plus, this now comes to 1, square root of 1 is 1, so this is 2, equals to x squared. And therefore, guys, we have 12. 12 equals to x squared. Find the square root on that side, square root on that side. This one comes to square root of 4. Square root of 3 is equals to x. And therefore, 2 square root of 3 equals to x. And so guys, this is our solution. Thank you guys for listening to me.